Hey, welcome to Bigfoot's Cave. No tool haul, no yard sale, no flea bay, no Facebook, no nothing. This is not even cleaning anything. You're gonna do a toolbox tour. Show you the what I've acquired in 40 plus years. It's gonna be four parts. First one gonna be the Craftsman 26. I used to have two sets, but I give my son-in-law one and replace it with this one. Obviously, since it's newer and they're building more square, I can put more stuff in there, but I don't need more tools. Yeah, I need more tools. Tools are like potato chips. You can't have one. So it has top, intermediate, and the bottom. Both sets had them at the time. Never understood why the intermediate was such a rare thing because the three-piece set back in the early 90s always went on sale, all three pieces. And they cost what the top and bottom cost, let alone if you got the sale and the Club Saver Day landed on it, got another 10% off that. So I ended up just getting two sets. So you want to hang out? Let's check it out, see what that one's got. Hey, welcome back to the cave. There's the Craftsman 26-inch top, middle, and bottom. I've had it probably 25 plus years. Got chalk lines up here. Sorry, squirrels just left the building. New ones, old ones, had for a good long time. Bunch of hole saws that are burn ups. I still got some life left in them, but they came from auction lots. Bunch of torch heads. If you wall fish, then you know what those are for. Torpedo levels, little 2 foot levels. And because of levels, also got a 4 foot Johnson level. Tape measures, wood ones, metal German one, even a little 3 foot keychain with a little cheap keychain thing came off it. Regular tape measures, 100 footers, 50 footers, 80 footers. This one's metal. Need to work on that because it was found sopping wet. This one I don't think I can do anything with, but keeping it anyways till I figure out somehow to work on it. That's fabric. So it's a fabric tape measure. This one and this one have been used a lot over the years. Probably bar two. Sorted sizes, shapes, descriptions. Not the best as far as the Pittsburgh. They do flex a lot. I haven't had one break, but they do flex a lot. And speaking of pry bars, there's the Mayhew Dominator I found on the road, plus 3 Walmart Hyper Toughs, all made in the USA. Even the big boy. We come down to chisels. These all need to be worked on because they were in lots, and well, like somebody used it to try to, I don't know, bust rivets or something. That thing's all gnarled up. This one back here is pretty cool. It's got a nice round handle. Needs to be worked on bad. The handle's loose, so I got to see what I can do with that. Then we come down to, oh, I got 1 or 2 files, rasps, handles ready to go. Some of them need to be shimmed to be used again. So triangular, flats, squares, sort of different, even round ones. You need to take half the body apart on a 48 Buick. That bad boy is more than enough. If your chainsaw breaks down, take 5 minutes, take a tree out with that one. More files and rafts. Most of these came out of auction lots, so they're usable. They just need a lot of TLC to get them cleaned up. But these all have handles. Even this big thick monster here, it's a new cut with a Preston handle on it. I know I don't take care of them like I should. Couple planes. That's the one that was the barn find that was in really bad shape, covered in rust. Who knows what else. Probably don't want to know what I cleaned off this one. Cleaned it up, got this one looking good. This one, and this one are my grandfather's. So until I get better at this, I'm not going to attempt these. So I'm not going to risk damaging it. This one's another find that needs to be worked on. This is a recent one I acquired in a lot. It's a half squirrel tail. Sweetheart. I got a newer one. Obviously doesn't need much attention other than getting some of the dust off it. Plastic handles. Those are just your regular small ones. It was buried up in dust because I haven't a place for it. Is that monster. That also came from my grandfather. It's every bit of 26, 28 inches wide. It's wider, probably closer to 27, 28, because it's wider than the gap between the boxes. So it's wider than a 26 inch. Now for the middle. Just some basic little automotive stuff. Poppers. Sorted ones to reach up and grab pins or tabs. Tire gauges, analog, digital. Scraper. Just some basic stuff. Here's some other basic stuff. Oil filter crud. These are from Astro. These get the panel clips out. The cool thing about it is if you can't get the panel clips out, you have the ability to just cut right through them. They're handy, very nice. My little Craftsman spark plug boot grabber. The last few times I went after some very old spark plug boots, they tore the boots. And it caused me a lot more work to try to get everything apart. Now, if you remember the old Union 76, Amoco, Phillips 66, remember these being given away. Because these are from back when I was a kid. I do have a couple of nice truck ones because I had a dually at one time. Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm glad I don't mess with these brakes anymore. A couple pickle forks, a couple battery tools, more clip hooks, more oddball junk. Test lights, spark plug testers, scraper. Oops. Fumble. Little folding wheel chocks. If you got a little Honda Civic or a little tiny thing like that, they work great. If it's bigger than that, it'll just roll right over the top of it or push it out of the way. Oddball stuff. Let's go to the bottom. My hammers. Basic hammers. My favorite hammer. This is the 24 ounce dead on that I cleaned up. stripped and restained the wood, made it look nice. I like this better than the way it was before. That Craftsman right there, I found out on the road while I was at work. I think I have many other tools. Rubber mallets, rubber plastic mallets, a little metals, some ball and peens. These aren't quality ones. These are just Pittsburghs. That's plum. And found this one in the auction lot. I just got to tidy it up, see what I could do about doing something with that wood too. It's solid, it's intact, just needs to be cleaned up, brought back to life. And a mallet or two. Right size for the right toe to smash. These Pittsburgh ones here, I've had for a good while. That one I've had forever. Beat the snot out of it, and it's still good to go. That was that's the head that my grandfather had that I acquired. So found me a new handle, made it look nice. Works great. I love the fact that it's got a subtle bend to it in the shape. It's not flat. It's not flat. It's got a nice arc. So as you're swinging down with the nature of your shoulder, you hit things straight on. So now we're coming down to one of the last drawers. I got an air tool or two. So looking at 3, 4 impact guns, got a handful of ratchets, grinders, butterfly grinder, sander, little air hammer, doesn't amount to much, cutter wheel, drill. So if I decide I want to use the air to drill with, a couple older air inflators, not happy with them at all. But this pneumatic, it's worth the money. That thing's been dead on and everything's been good with it. Last drawer. Now we got framing nailer, brad, finish, pin, 1 or 2 of these staple too. So right tool for the right job. Try to make this one quick and painless, and not everybody's sleeping. Sorry about that. Trying to freehand this. So that's my 25 plus year old Craftsman setup. Thanks for watching. If you made it to this point, it's about 90, 95 out here. Doors wide open, fans are blowing. That's what the noise is for. Got one up there, got one over there. And that's one of the floor dryers ones, so you know that puts out good volume of air. And it ain't cooling this place down. That's the end of Toolbox Tour 1. Just my little Craftsman. Tried to make it a little small and short, easier to deal with instead of me prattling too much or me fighting to move away to hold the camera up. So appreciate everybody that subscribes, everybody that's watched, everybody that likes the videos, comments on them. I interact with 99% of them. Helps me learn, helps me grow. Getting close to 500. I'm only like 40 away now. Never thought that would be possible. At the beginning of the year, I was totally blowing out of my mind when I hit 25. I was like, couldn't believe 25 people had actually watched my silliness. So everybody be safe. Good luck in the hunt.